Hello plant people, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, welcome. My name is Shaine, and today we are going to be doing the ever so anticipated 115 plus plant house plant tour. So welcome to my home. I say 115 plus because yes, I have counted these plants, but I keep losing count when I am counting them, and it's hard to determine what is considered a whole plant when I have cuttings that are rooted in water. Do you consider it a plant if they're already rooted, or do you consider it a plant if they're in the process of roots, or I'm getting ready to transplant? I don't know. So it's 115 plus for the ones that are rooted, and then I have some random cuttings laying around. So I guess we'll just have to see together how many plants there actually are. Plus, I do have a little bit of bonus footage coming in for you because I just got some plants in the mail right before I was filming this. So yep, stay tuned for all of that. I apologize in advance. I do not know where my tripod is. I'm rushing to make this. My house is a mess. I've been gone for some time, so yeah. One little heads up, I will be switching back and forth between the botanical name and the common name. It's just whatever I tend to call them in my house. So if you have any questions about those names, just leave me a comment and I will clarify it for you. But without further ado, let's get started. So to begin, I would like to take you out onto what I affectionately refer to as murder porch. This is where the plants that I cannot keep alive go to die. So we have my infamous lipstick plant, one of the first plants that I got that just could never get right. So now I'm letting her go out here and fend for herself. Clearly she's not enjoying that. We have my Tradescantia zebrina, the purple wandering Jew plant. I just put it out here because it needed significantly more light than what I was able to give it, and it just wasn't working out. There is a clipping from my philodendron Xanadu that after I pruned it just gave up. My shower fern, which I don't even water it out here, so pretty soon it will be nothing. This is my eucalyptus over here, which actually was meant to be outside, but I don't understand how because it's holding on for dear life. And then some random little Walmart plant. I'm really not sure what that one is, but when I first got it, it was infested with fungus gnats. So I put it out here to figure it out, and it's holding on. So this is Murder Porch, where all of my plants go to die. All right, coming right in through the front door, we have my jungle windows, I guess you could call them. A couple of random succulents because this is a south window and this is a west, I do believe. So we have my longest trailing plant right here, that is the Scindapsus pictus, the Argyrius, and I apologize in advance for it being backlit like that, but it has definitely got some decent hang time on it. We have a couple of little like burrows tails, I guess they are. I don't know. These things hate me, so I just leave them up here and try to forget about them, and then they get all their little succulent things falling off. My aloe that I don't water ever, and it's doing wonderfully. A little baby cactus that I started from seed in the very beginning of the season. That's all we've got. Some Sansevieria that I was attempting this style of propagating. Some string of pearls that I unfortunately repotted right when I got it, and I do not know what to do with succulents, so it is just falling apart. Up here we have two pothos that are just on this little shelf I got from Amazon. We have my string of hearts that's got a decent amount of hang time. Back there we have a Hoya carnosa compacta, or the Hoya Hindu rope, another one that I can't seem to keep happy. We have got a burgundy rubber tree, which you really can't see with my brown curtains, so I do plan to get some different color curtains so that that one I can actually get some show. We have this random Monstera deliciosa that I bought from Amazon, or yeah, I think it was Amazon, and it's just terrible. I mean, this one came to me pretty beat up, and I've been trying to kind of take care of it, but my other Monstera is doing so much better. And then we have my Alocasia amazonica or Alocasia poly, whatever you refer to it as. It's been doing okay. I don't really give mine as much attention as people say that they need, and I haven't had issues with spider mites or anything. It does have this humidifier that sits by it, so maybe that helps a little bit, but I don't even have it on all the time. So that is that corner over there, and then up on the wall I just have some random propagations. There's some Hoya, neon pothos, a piece of my Scindapsus, and then some other Hoya. So we got that. Moving over here, we have a giant peace lily with no flowers. That is how I prefer it. And a little Monstera deliciosa propagation from my mother plant. We have some marble queen pothos propagations up there. We've got Nick on my TV. We've got my big Monstera deliciosa up on her little moss pole. I don't even think she's embedded in there yet. And then we have some Philodendron Brazil propagations in there. Coming over here, my pride and joy, my plant shelf. Let's get a full look so you can really embrace it. And my nice new humidifier that I have. I think this lasts like maybe a day and a half on the low setting before you have to fill it. And this is a grow light in here, but we have got a ZZ plant. We've got fiddly fig, Dieffenbachia reflector, Raven ZZ, and some random Sansevieria. I'm not sure about that one. We have got Summer Rain over there in the corner. Her little book, I haven't got a chance to read it yet. We have my Taniki ficus, Cebu Blue pothos. You can't really see, but there is a Sansevieria in here. And Monstera adansonii, and another small burgundy rubber tree. My black pagoda lipstick plant that hopefully does not die. This hopefully will be the first lipstick plant that I don't absolutely murder. We have got my Hoya publicalis, my rattlesnake calathea, Calathea Freddy. Back there we have Maranta, one of my propagations from my mother plant, my Pilea peperomioides, and my Calathea, what is this? Is this like a Macoyana or something? Medallion? I don't know. Already murdered it. I'm so good at that. One weekend's worth of forgetting to water it, and it just did its little Calathea thing and just dried up to a crisp. I don't even know why I own Calathea at this point. It's just the worst. So that is my plant shelf here. And before I forget, underneath my coffee table, I actually have a couple little propagations too. Some Brazil, Monstera adansonii, and some Micans that sit in this little Dollar Tree setup that I made. Coming into my kitchen, this is my kitchen table and back door there. We have got my brand new sign that I just got from a antique store. It says grow away with these little hooks. I'm gonna mount it on the wall up there and probably hang small plants from it. I'm so excited about this. But we also have my little mini propagation station that I made. You might have seen it on my Instagram if you follow me. If not, you definitely should. I have a Fittonia. I am not super into Fittonia, but every time I see this one, it is like just the most perfectly bouncy thing ever. And so I had to buy it. I think I got mine from Lowe's. And I've already made it faint twice, so clearly Fittonia and me don't really get along. Coming over here, we have got a Rojo Congo clipping that I stole from work. We have got my Philodendron Celoam or Thamatophyllum bipennatophytum that I have been neglecting, and it shows. Gosh, there were so many brown spots on here at one point. It's like embarrassing. But I just recently gave it a bath and gave it some attention, and I think it's doing a little bit better now. Back in there we have the first plant that I ever owned. It is a Dieffenbachia that my grandma gave me for graduation. I'm not sure which one this is specifically, but I feel like it's the one that you see in everybody's homes. And we have got another Dieffenbachia. I can't remember. Is this the... It's not Taniki. Is it Tiki? I don't know. But, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of fungus gnats over here. Okay. Somebody's about to get in trouble. I don't know where all these fungus gnats are coming from.
I don't play that.
So yes, this is my little corner over here. Corner of my kitchen. Coming into my kitchen, just turning around, we have got a lemon lime philodendron up there. Over here, my pot rack. And I definitely did not set this up at all. And there are so many fungus gnats on that tape. Oh my god. We have got my mother Pilea peperomuoides plant that has seen better days. I think I must have missed a few waterings. We have got this big, beautiful philodendron scandens or cordatum or whatever you call it. The normal heartleaf philodendron. I bought this one at a Food Lion and I just thought that it was so beautiful. I already had one, but I needed to buy this one because it was just so bountiful and had so much hang time already. I just love it, gosh. You know, we have over here another piece of Monstera adansonii that I had from a mother plant that I broke apart, and it's been growing, but it's like kind of leggy. And if you turn around over here at my sink, we have got, sorry, super backlit, but we've got, let me get this soap out of the way. Black pagoda lipstick plant, a little Pilea peperomuoides pup, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma that I'm rooting. I got it as an unrooted cutting online. The biggest leaf that was on here did die, unfortunately, so we are just left with these three, but it looks pretty healthy otherwise. We've got another Rhaphidophora tetrasperma cutting that has not finished traded yet, but I'm trying to root in this water. And some of my Cebu Blue cuttings that I've been rooting in here just because I didn't want to let it go. If we back up over my sink, you can see I have this little copper bar to match my pipe rack, or pot rack, excuse me. And I have 4 pothos that hang up there. Starting with this one, this is my Marble Queen, which has got to be the most fussy of all pothos. It just, I mean, it hates everything and it just droops, and I feel like it's not very healthy. And I don't do anything different to it than any of my other plants, but it is super fussy. And this is I guess it's an east-facing window, I'm not sure. But the neon pothos likes it here. I just had to repot this neon pothos because it was super root bound. And now it didn't grow for, months. Now it's finally pushing out new growth, if you can see. Yeah, it's finally happy with its new potting situation. We have this Scindapsus pictus. This is the Exotica. This is another slow growing, fussy one that just, I got no hang time on this, and I definitely got it at the beginning of the season, so whatever, you're pretty, but you are just annoying. And this, I just found out last night, actually. It has been driving me insane. So at first glance, it looks just like a normal pothos, right? But if you compare it to another golden or jade pothos, the leaves are a completely different texture, and the look of the leaves is actually different. You can tell, growing pattern wise, it's definitely pothos or Epipremnum aureum. You can tell that. But the internet led me to completely just a dead end. And if you look at the leaves, you'll see they're kind of jade in the middle and then green on the outside. Jade in the middle, green on the outside. Right? So, thankfully, in a pothos group and a plant group on Facebook, they were able to tell me that this resembled a reverted pearls and jade, and they were absolutely right. Apparently, Food Lion has been selling reverted pearls and jades for some reason, and everybody across the board was, in the same boat that I was. So, if you look at the growth pattern, it looks just like pearls and jade on the leaf. So, reverted pearls and jade, happy to say I can quiet my mind at night. It's beautiful though. I like it much better than a jade or a pearls and jade. So, and it's been growing vigorously. I actually just cut those tendrils last night as well. So that's over my sink.